Almighty God, with your wisdom and goodness, have appointed officers of leaders in county assemblies for the welfare of society, the just government of the people. We beseech you, behold, with your abundant favor, as your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this establishment. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat to consider all matters that shall come under our deliberations in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and the welfare of our country, and those whose interest you have committed to our church. Amen. General Clerk. Station of Force. Like communication protection. Honorable members, I would like to make the following communication regarding the expiration of leadership in the Assembly. That the 5th of September 2023, I received communication from the Zinyola Umoja Coalition. The communication comprised of notice dated 18th August 2023, minutes dated 3rd September 2023, and 4 letters that dated 3rd September 2023, and text the Speaker regarding changes in the leadership of the coalition within the Assembly. That the same communication sought, among others, removal from office of Honorable Muhammad Khalif, the then leader of majority, Honorable Ibrahim Dar, the then coalition majority whip, Honorable Abdurrahman Muhammad Ali, the then majority deputy majority leader, Omar Abdi Hassan, the then county assembly service board member. In the same communication, from the majority coalition, the following members were elected by the members, namely Honorable Muhammad Abdi Farah, a member of Wanadab, was elected as the leader of the majority party. Honorable Abdurrahman Mukhtar Muhammad was elected as the deputy majority leader. Honorable Mahad Abdul Ibrahim, the member for Modogashi, was elected as the member for the county assembly service board, and the Honorable Tumira Bishar was elected as the deputy majority leader. That on the 5th September 2023, the Speaker, having been satisfied with the communication that met the threshold set out under Standing Order number 15 and 16 of the County Assembly Service of the County Assembly Standing Orders, had communicated the decision of the majority party to the members of the County Assembly in compliance with the provisions of the Garissa County Assembly Standing Orders. Following my said communication and subsequent communication on 12th September 2023, the Garissa High Court Judicial Review Application Number E008 of 2023, Abubakar Muhammad Khalif and Abdi Ibrahim Da'ar and 2 others versus the County Assembly of Garissa and the Speaker of County Assembly of Garissa and 6 others was filed on September 15, 2023. The expected applicants in the same Garissa High Court Judicial Review Application Number E008 of 2023 are Honorable Abubakar Muhammad Khalif, Honorable Abdi Da'ar, Honorable Omar Abdi Hassan, and the Honorable Abdurrahman Muhammad Ali. That on the 15th of September 2023, Justice J. Chibiti, SC, issued several orders in respect of the expanded applicants' application dated 14 September 2023. The orders dated 18 September 2023 are as follows. 1. Roman 1. that the application dated 14 September 2023 is hereby certified urgent. That the application is submitted for hearing during the court vacation. That the leave granted to the ex parte applicants to apply for an order of certiorari to remove to the High Court and quash the decision of the second respondent by his communication to the Assembly on 12 September 2023, recognizing the first, second, and third interested party as leader of majority party, majority whip, deputy majority leader, and board member of the County Assembly Service Board, and declare it illegal, null and void in breach of the principles of legitimate expectation. That the leave be granted to the ex parte applicant to apply for an order of certiorari to remove to the High Court and quash the decision of the second respondent made by the letter dated 3rd September 2023 and any other ultravirus decisions, order, and all directives of the third respondent, one as a first, second, and third interested parties as leader of the party, majority whip, majority, deputy majority leader, and the board member of the County Service Board. That the leave be granted to the ex parte applicant to apply for an order of mandamus to compel the second respondent to within 2 days of the issue of the said order herein communicate that the leave be granted to the ex parte applicant to apply for an order of mandamus to compel the second respondent to within 2 days of the issue of the said order herein communicate the orders of this order of this court to the House on the restoration of the ex parte applicant as the majority party leadership in the House, and in particular the first ex parte applicant as the leader of the majority party, the second ex parte applicant as the majority whip, the third ex parte applicant as the deputy majority leader, and the fourth ex parte applicant as the board member of the County's Assembly Service Board. That the leave be granted to the ex parte applicant to apply for orders of prohibition against the respondent from directing, interfering, and or in any other way acting at the leadership of the majority party at the Assembly or board member in the County Assembly Service Board party. That is contrary to the laid down provisions of the law, the Assembly standing orders, and enabling regulations and the statutes. That leave be granted to the ex parte applicants to apply for an order of prohibition to prohibit the County Assembly of Garissa and the Speaker of the same County Assembly from implementing the letter dated 5 September 2023 and implementing the third respondent's communique of 12 September 2023. That the leave shall operate as stay pending the hearing and the determination of the application dated 14 September 2023, and that grant herein has operated as a stay order to stop the respondents from implementing the two letters dated September 3rd, 2023, and the second respondent communicating 12 September 2023, removing the first ex parte applicant as leader of majority, the second ex parte party applicant as the majority whip, the third ex parte applicant as the deputy majority leader, and the fourth respondent as board member of the County Assembly Service Board. That the matter shall be mentioned before the presiding judge in Garissa High Court for further directions. That the deputy registrar, Garissa High Court, shall facilitate the assignment of a date convenient to the presiding judge. Order number 5 of the court orders requires me to communicate the orders of this court to the House on the restoration of the expected applicants as the majority party leadership in the House, and in particular, the first expected applicant as the leader of the majority party, the second expected applicant as the majority whip, the third expected applicant as the deputy majority leader, and the fourth expected applicant as the board member of the County Assembly Service Board. Further, order number 8 of the standing orders is that the leave granted to the expected applicants shall operate as a stay pending the hearing and the examination of the application dated 14 September 2023, and that the grant for leave does operate to stop the respondents from implementing the letters dated 9 September 2023, and the second respondent communicating dated 12 September 2023, removing the first expected applicant as leader of the majority, the second expected applicant as the majority whip, the third expected applicant as the deputy majority leader, and the fourth respondent as board member of the County Assembly Service Board. Honorable members, in compliance with the orders of the court issued on 15 September 2023 by Justice Chibiti and orders made by the Justice J.N. Onyego on the 29th November 2023, I hereby make my communication to the House as follows. Honorable members, this in effect makes that the status quo that existed regarding Azimio's leadership prior to my communication of the 5th September 2023 shall prevail pending hearing and determination of the Garissa High Court Judicial Review Application number E008 of 2023. That is Abubakar Mohammed Khalif and Abdi Ibrahim Da'ar and two others versus County Assembly of Garissa and the Speaker County Assembly of Garissa and 6 others until such other orders of the Honorable Court prevail. Shall be granted. In this regard, I think it's clear that now we have restored the leadership to any communication that existed before my communication of 5th. Therefore, the members who stayed, who are in office, will now have now been restored by the court. And therefore, Honorable Abubakar, Honorable Mohammed Abu Farah, Honorable Abdurrahman, Honorable Timira Bishar, Honorable Aliur, you are hereby ordered to vacate office to restore the leadership that existed before my communication of 5th, restoring the previous leadership. So, be ordered. Honorable Fatma, do you want to debate my communication? What is it? You want to debate the speaker's communication? Okay, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Now that you have pronounced with the current leadership, they're out of the office and they have accepted the court order. And the previous leadership are also in suspension. And it has been confirmed by the same court. How will the House business be transacted in this House, and what is the way forward?
Honorable Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to affirm the sentiment by minority. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the issue of leadership, we know that Azimio is taking court and the matter will be debated by the High Court and will wait for the verdict. But now that we made a communication, we are aware that the previous leadership was suspended on the ground of the destruction of the Assembly House and for the violation of the misconduct that they have done, and they are out of currently they are out of the Assembly. So it is advisable that we get a guidance from you on how we're going to from here how we proceed, because we have government business that needs to be transacted, and there must be a way out of this.
Yeah, value.
Yeah.
Honorable Hassan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think there is no vacuum in the leadership and in the law. To stand guided. Probably they are also the leadership of the minority and the ranking members in the House who can be delegated. I stand guided.
Thank you. I think I've had you. If all of you have the same opinion, I think I will give my direction on that. I will give direction. I've heard you so well. It's something that was not expected. I think the law is always evolving, and therefore thank you. And I will give my this on this, and then probably I will give my direction on that soon. Yes, Honorable Mohammed Abdullah. Before thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as a former majority leader, the noise is very intimidating and it is really hurting, but I have to say it the way it is. Mr. Speaker, we abide by your ruling, and as the new members, Mr. Speaker, we are affected because we have bestowed a leadership, and the leadership is no longer there at the moment. And because of your ruling, we really accept it as the new members. Mr. Speaker, we are a bit discouraged how to run this assembly, because my colleagues who left this assembly are neither not in charge, I am not people in charge, and we are in a dilemma, Mr. Speaker. We are a house of leadership, and I'm sure all this activity cannot be undertaken by the Deputy Speaker alone. We must have majorities, we must have minorities, we must have the whips, we must have and this will be conclusive if today our members who are now reinstated will have been in the assembly chambers, so that they start doing their job. But now that they have been suspended again and they are not here, Mr. Speaker, this House must be given serious direction. We are an institution, Mr. Speaker, and this situation is difficult on us. Thank you. I think we have business clear for us. The matter that was raised by both sides of the House is quite clear, and therefore I say I will give guidance in due course. Thank you. Proceed. Next order. Honorable Abdullahi.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to lay on the floor of the House the report of the Committee on Land, Housing, Physical Planning and Urban Development on the petition to the County Assembly by the residents of Kamude community concerning the exclusion of Kamude location from Bura municipality.
Okay. Thank you. Sarah? Or 6 statements. Okay, we have got a statement. Response to statement sought from the Chair, Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation. The statement is sought by Honorable Muhammad Abdul Farah, member from Nadab. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to I'm a bit nervous because of the ruling of the Speaker. But I will tell you correctly. Everything. Adherence to the statement sought from the Chair Committee on Finance and Budget. Were there any staff of the county affected by the non-remittance of their pension? Yeah, we are to the That's why I told you I'm not here. The chair committee. We need the response. Where is the response? Thank you. Yes, sir. Honorable Mahat, can you tell us the response of this, which was sought by the Honorable Farah?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Speaker,
He's not around, so he's a member of the committee.
yes, I'm a member of the committee. I know I'm a former
Chair.
So,
It's okay. We can, whether he was a previous, now, whatever name you call, at least he's a member of the committee, and he has implemented to you. He responded. Yes, okay, no problem. Please, order.
yes,
Proceed.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I know I'm a former chair of the committee, but Mr. Speaker, I can talk from informed point of view.
Honorable Adaw and Honorable Hassan, you consult the law terms, but I think the same way Honorable Abdullah presented the table, the report. Please. Please.
So, Mr. Speaker, temporarily affected to the taxes, and we have not received any response.
Honorable members, are you interested in the response for service delivery, or you interested in who is where in the committees? Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I know I'm the former chair of that committee. But Mr. Speaker, I can talk from an informed point of view for the benefit of the member. Mr. Speaker, we have written on this matter several to the department, but we have not received a response. We received some time back, quite some time back, some response which was not sufficient enough, and it was taken back to the department for further interrogation. So, Mr. Speaker, we don't have the response to this statement, so it is up to the House. The next step to take. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's fair enough. There's no response to that, despite several reminders. Okay. Health. What's the point of order about? On what point of order?
Yes.
On what point of order, Hassan? Sit down, take a seat. I'm not going to tell you. On what point of order are you standing?
Mr. Speaker, we want your ruling on the status quo. Does it affect all the business of the House?
Can you just, Hassan, it is very improper for you to speak. Sit down, Hassan. Honorable, business to transact, why important business to transact and that. So the ruling has been made. The interpretation of that ruling is another subject matter. Can you proceed with the business for the day? Proceed. health committee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This statement was raised by it was brought to this house by the committee. The house concluded that it was insufficient. We brought back to the department and we are yet to receive the response from the department. Thank you.
Thank you. There's another missing response from the health department. The next statement is from for this, for the two missing so far statements, I will direct that the CECs concerned should be invited to give justification why, when it's important, health and finance. These are two very crucial statements that cannot go unanswered. And therefore, I have directed that the CEC for finance and the CEC for health be invited by the committee to shed light why they have not been able to act despite the several responses or reminders that they were given. And it should be done, what should be done on Tuesday next week. Response of the statement sought from the Chair, Committee on Lands, Physical Planning and Development. Number 3. Has that been captured by the microphone? Can you please, for the records? Khadija?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Equally, we did not receive any response.
After how many reminders?
I think it was 2 reminders.
Okay. Equally, they should be invited on the same date. How you plan it, how you stagger, because some of the committees are also some of the members of Allah in the committees. Therefore, you will plan to summon them, should invite them, not someone, invite them. I want to be polite. Invite them on Tuesday, so on Thursday, we have the feedback back to the House. Honorable,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Likewise, this statement was raised by Honorable Hassan Dahir, member of Correct, some times back. We are yet to receive the response from the department.
thank you. The same CEC as well. Response statement sought from the Chair, Committee on Finance Budget, the same.
Same, Mr. Speaker, I don't have any response.
So I just want to hear for the records, I want to hear it from the concerned entities. Response, that was a statement, budget, that was a statement sought by Honorable Zamzam, I know. Number 6, response to the statement sought from the Chair Committee on Health and Sanitation, sought by Honorable Idra Bishar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Likewise, we are yet to receive this response from the department.
When were these things, when were they sought?
This is from was sought probably 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Okay. The statement sought from the Chair Committee on Roads, Transport and Public Works. That statement was sought by Honorable Hussein Guru. Hussein Guru. Do you have the response for that? Honorable Mana?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir, we already got the joint afternoons, but yet we didn't discuss in the committee, and we need to sit, discuss, and respond to me. for Tuesday afternoon.
Thank you. That is quite in order. Maybe I will give you until Tuesday. We will spot it for Tuesday to back to the house. That is for the committee discusses. Then we have got the response to statement sought from the chair committee on finance, budget and appropriation. A statement was sought by Honorable Hassan Tahir, member from Baraki.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we don't have response to that statement sought by Honorable Hassan Tahir. Thank you.
That was a statement sought by, there's a now statement sought by, a response to statement sought from the Chair of Committee on Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources. A statement sought by Abubakar Haji Sugo, member for Very. Is that ready?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We don't have the response to this statement of report, but we have not yet taken reminders.
Thank you, honorable members. I think this is a serious job, and an indictment on the mandate of these honorable members and the committees. I can see from my statement tracker, some of these statements were sought as far way back, March 2023. Actually, some of them in May, others in July, I think October, September, and I'm sure you know what would have been the direction of 2 weeks, 1 week. The reminders, the secretariat have done their job, they have reminders, they have done a very good job here. And I think the ball now is in the respective committees. Please, I would have ordered, if I had not made this, if I knew that this is the magnitude of negligence, I would have ordered that to be summoned. Now that I have signed, we be invited. I think this invitation should be done not later than Tuesday. They should appear before the committees, the respective CSCs. And I think they should be able to explain to the Honorable House why they did not honor this very serious business. Honorable members, I think given the matter that was laid before us, regarding the matter that was, I will request that we adjourn for 20 minutes and come back.